my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Derriere debate round 4. Can you believe it? We've been doing this for pretty much about a month now, and man, has it been fun with backstories, arguments, and a lot of butts. So, yeah, let's get started. So, whoever wants to introduce themselves may do so now. Whoever wants to go first.
Guess
Hi.
I'll go. Oh, wait. I don't know who went first there. Ladies first. Go ahead, Clarissa.
Well, thank you very much. Hi, everybody. I'm Clarissa Thompson. You've seen me on the Derriere Debates and Episode Club with Mackenzie before. And of course, on Friday nights on the Cylon Johns. Great to see everybody in the chat. And thanks for having me again, Mackenzie.
And I'll go next. Johnny, don't even bother. Don't even damn bother. Hey, all Fandom, these Shane here, your fellow Dustin defender. But it's been a while since I have been a Cersei defender. Cannot wait to talk about the butts in these goddamn butt streams I've been hearing circulating throughout the damn community. So let's get to it.
Yeah, I would say it's not butt defending, but butt offending. You got to go on the offense with this, baby. I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what you think. Really, we're going to get into some Freudiisms, I'm sure. BBM's inner, I'm not going to say that on air, will come out and he will, yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this, man. It's just a really, really good time. And thank you, Sasa, for having me on. Hopefully, I didn't outdo myself last. Hopefully I can live up to that one story that I made that one time. I don't know. It's going to be tough, but I'll try.
I, I
Hey,
think
everyone.
I think you'll have a good one. And AK, she'll be joining us in a little bit. But yeah, we'll be having fun. So let's say hi to the people in the chat. So we have Bravosi Broadcast, also known as Fake Aria, Jordy Jedi, OTD, a Katrin C from my point of view, Santivia, Major, someone named Johnny Be Crazy, and another Fandom D Saint, and Clarissa Thompson, as well as Dark Mother and Danny McKay. And Blue Rooster. So, uh, DA brought up an interesting one for us to talk about. We may be able to do it a little bit later, but Wyman Manderley versus Illyrio Mopatis. That'll be an interesting one to talk about. Um, let's see. We need like a warm up one. So, let's see. I have like a list. This we are so scheduled that I have a list. But before we get into that, the winner from last week, because we had a mega list that went down last week, happened to be Tormund. So Tormund was one of the winners of last week, alongside Barris and Somi, and then everybody else had like one vote. But I think Tormund was kind of the winner for last week. So go check out Johnny's not so disputing of why Tormund should not win over Mans Raider, and such like that. Um,
Well, I mean, I would argue that just a simple 2 words, 42 syllables, giant's milk, dingleberries. Let's get on with it.
well, okay, so what's one that we can do for now? Okay, just because I know AK will want to be involved in some of these. We can talk. We haven't talked about some of the Night's Watch in a while, so Gren versus Ed, go. I'm just joking. Not the
You're
go
not just
part.
joking. Everybody's thinking, look at them. I don't know what to say. The Aurochs. How you going to be an Auroch's ass? Gran, he's already willing to eat a boot, and he's got scrawny, bony ass. Not Gran. What are we doing? I'm just
Gren
having
So
versus
we're
Ed.
doing Ed
Hey,
versus
Gran, don't yell at me.
Gran.
Don't yell at me, bro. I mean, Ed is scrawny, wanting to eat a boot. Scrawny. I can't talk today, y'all fuckers. Y'all are gonna win. Okay, so the Auroch's ass has to be good, especially if it's been marinating a while, and I think it has. You know, And even noticeably by John, Grin has been getting pretty buff up at the wall. So I have to kind of give him the edge right now. And while I think of some kind of crazy backstory of what they were doing, I know he's doing a lot of squat thrusts up there, like because they had to clear the stairs of all the dead bodies and shit at the Battle for the Wall. So we'll see. In the books, by the way. So just so you're not feeling weird.
Yeah, because Gren is still
Anybody?
alive. Because Gren is still alive in the book. Yeah, it seems like that Ed maybe have like a small butt compared to Gren, because he like learned how to fight, and he was what, a ranger, didn't, or when was one of the rangers, not so maybe with all that walking that they're doing, like we talked about last week, that maybe that helps. But who knows? Cause then he had sex with a girl at one point. He mentions like, I was like, yeah, I was with a girl at one point, so maybe she enjoyed it. My vote's for Gren anyway. Go ahead.
For me, I go for Grant as well on the pretenses of Ed. He's no longer in his damn prime. His booty was not. He was not doing any more workouts or anything. That he was literally one of the first people to die in the long night. So he's out of my freaking vote.
Especially dying for Sam too. Like, come on.
I'm kind of on the fence, or more over on the wall on this one. Because I mean, Ed might be smaller in stature, but I mean, those guys got to go double time to keep up with everybody else. I mean, yeah, that's definitely something shorter guys. And often shorter guys do have that compact little, backside goodness going on. But on the other hand, like Gren's
I think
beefy
Ed's
fellow.
got the body of a crypt keeper. Of the crypt keeper.
But yeah, Gren's kind of a more, not burly, but more average sized, bigger boy. I'm like in my mind's eye right now. I think I'm going to have to go with Gren. I think I'm going to have to agree that Gren wins this one.
Katrinsky agrees with us, or I guess with Johnny, and saying Ed. I don't know.
That's a sympathy damn vote, and we all know it.
Well, they're both dead, so it's like dead, but
We love Ed. Don't get me wrong. I love Ed.
Everybody likes some good oxtail. We gotta go with the Oryx. Grin.
Grin.
You're too stupid.
With the with the wheel of cheese, where he stole the wheel. Then she's like, nope. Katrinsky's like, no, that's not a sympathy. Yeah, so Gren wins. So see, that was easy to knock off the list. Next, a good one. OSHA versus Gilly. Go. I know I'm doing like all the North people, but we're trickle down back. So.
Oh, those gals both put a lot of miles on those glutes.
Well, Gilly's been doing that jazzercise off camera. Whenever the baby's sleeping, she's been jazzercising, doing Taibo. What's the other good one? Oh yeah, she's been doing that Diamond Dallas Page yoga too. So she's getting that toy body.
Uh-oh, he froze.
Okay. I was thinking more along the lines of she's been getting soft since she came to the South. She's been riding in carts and boats and things and carriages. She never had any of that before. Like, she might have started off with great booty, but like OSHA, from the very day that she like got taken down, she was on her feet, moving them glutes every single day from place to place. Like, they could probably crack walnuts.
Yeah, but that Viserys Targaryen twerk jazzercise video that Gilly was going on with. I mean, come on. I mean, you just can't stop that. BBM, what do you think about OSHA running with the wolves? Do you think that Theon needed to be persuaded by a good-looking woman, or could it have just been any woman standing there at the time? I don't know why I'm throwing that
Any
out.
woman standing there at the time. Let's be real. I cannot give it an OSHA. I have to give it to Gilly on a pretense is that besides her freaking father, it's pretty much been Sam. So it's not completely Weird Al compared to freaking OSHA. Two, she's pretty much been surrounded by her freaking family. It's like they've been pretty much teaching her and grooming her that when she actually does escape, which she does, she can find herself a good man to tame down. And who's that first man that which she tamed down was Sam. Come on. Gilly for the win.
I can't argue that logic.
Just to think, though, that Craster was her father, and that's partly Craster's ass through DNA. It takes a little bit out. I'm still weighing my
But
decision
he
here.
is a godly man, and that is a godly booty. There you go.
Man, I don't know if that's gross or really good comment. It's just, I
Sam
feel like I'm
forsook
so
his vows
conflicted
for
right now.
Gilly. I
I
mean,
don't,
come on. You're right. You're right. OC
Yeah.
but
broadcast. That's true. He forsake. He had
Forsaken?
forsaken his vows.
yeah, and unfortunately, OSHA has Dario 2.0's ass. Unfortunately, so she has back to 2x4, but it's really toy like a toyga.
Toy like a toyga.
So, but it's got scars on it, bug bites. She's been living in the woods. Gilly's been pretty much protected in the north. There ain't that many bugs, but OSHA's been coming all the way down to the Wolf's Wood. She's just, man, she's got fleas, and Gilly may have fleas, but she has the decency to pick them off. OSHA doesn't care. She just probably gets some sour
Well, I
weed.
mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, Stinky Starbucks got nothing on OSHA. So
Fuck Starbuck. I'm tired of her. Anyways, check out the Cylon Johns and Jills, the 4 non-Johns. That's what we're still going to start calling it.
the 4 non-Johns.
Before non-John. Yeah, like a lot of people are saying that Gilly is probably the winner with this one.
Busted podcast says we know Gilly got at least one good bath in her life.
Yeah.
Ramsey had OSHA bathed in the series.
What, before he slit her throat, though, that's...
Yeah, well,
You always
it was a
clean
clean
them.
death. Sorry,
You always like them
it's
clean.
terrible.
Yeah,
Or as
OSHA
Jordy
misread
Jedi,
that situation.
or as Jordy Jedi said, Craster.
Very nice.
Craster.
So,
I
it's,
should make up a country song about Craster. I think it'd be perfect.
yeah.
Me and my cousins and my wife and my sister's wives and my daughters.
So I guess
We were doing stuff.
I guess Sam and Gilly are like living in sin though because he's a grand maester at this point. So it's like he can't get married, even though she's pregnant with his baby. So it's just like and maybe because she's pregnant, she maybe get extra booty points though. Maybe I don't know. Does that work?
Yeah, that's like the hips like wider or widen
Yeah.
or so during pregnancy or something like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Extra booty points. We're all making their
More bounce.
yeah. More cushion on your butt. Bath does
My
not
face hurts
equal
already
ass.
from smiling. Look, I will say this, that yeah, even though OSHA had a Nordic track, which is top of the line, it cannot compete with the Viserys Targaryen twerk it while you work it jazzercise video. He has started a craze, and I think this will touch a lot of characters in A Song of Ice and Fire.
We should make one.
Definitely affected all the courtesans and whores throughout the realm.
We should you make like a Viserys Jazzercise DVD cover. I got it. I'll make the art for it. There we go. Um, but yeah, so I think Gilly is the landslide winner for that one. But Osha, she had decent moments, but not can't live up to Gilly. Plus, we've watched Gilly much longer than we have Osha. So, how about
Nymphadoria.
what?
Danny McKay says Nymphadoria takes this one, and that's pretty good, man.
If it wasn't for Dora, I would have said okay. She probably would.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, so so Gilly wins with that yeah. I can't repeat the words I said already because I feel like I've said them too much. Jazzercise, everyone. You got to get into it. The Harry Lloyd Twerk It While You Work It videos. That's out in stores now. You send me $9.95, I will send you the DVD.
$9.95. That'll be like the Derriere debates merch of the Jazzercise video.
So, what's the chat say? Who y'all going for?
I
I
think
see some people saying OSHA. Katrin C going for the underdogs here. What's happening? After
yeah.
my own heart. Maybe I got to pick some more underdogs, but I couldn't think of a good story for OSHA. Everything just made her dirtier that I could think about. Everything she's done. I mean, in the future, she's, we can hope she's an angel in the afterlife, but that's only speculation. At least we know Gilly has access to multiple baths now and people to bathe her, whether you like that or not, whatever.
Yeah, I think most people went for Keely, but this is
Peace,
more of
love,
a
and chicken grease. Katrinzi.
yeah. Those were very easy ones. So let's try. Let's see. Sandor Clegane versus Small John Umber. So that's the one that was in the battle. The one that was killed by Tormund, and the Battle of the Bastards episode. Would have brought Rick on to Ramsey. That one. If you need a picture, I can find
I
it.
gotta follow the lead of some of these ladies on here. I can't. I don't know. This is
So,
difficult for me.
They're
the
both the
Hound.
same. Similar, not the same.
Well, the Hound has vowed never to get his head stuck in a fire again. After this, he really got deep into the squat thrust, doing deadlifts, lunges. He got his ass in shape. Actually, if you tried to push the Hound over, it's impossible. His glute muscles are so big and strong. That may be a little bit of a downside here. If you're wondering how the Hound survived being bit and falling off a cliff, his ass saved him. The core of his entire body. Now, I have a strong case for Sandor and his ass, but I will stop right there for now and let someone else take over. I'll fill in some more deets. Just get on it. Small John Umber, in and of himself, I fear doesn't even have a butthole. It's a rare disease in Westeros. Now, is this a detriment to him? Now, we'll get into that. His ass cheeks are a bit hairy compared to the Hound's. The Hound had all his hair singed off when he was a child. He didn't want anything catching a flame. He's so scared of the fire. He only keeps it on his head just to try to cover his scars. It's not working that well. He's a sexy dude. He should just embrace it. Small John Umber, I don't know. That's just a weasel fuck. Tell me what you think about him. I can't think of a good backstory for that bastard.
I can't
Well,
either. Like I can go for Sandor on a pretense that I can see his booty protecting his booty hole, as opposed to Small John Umber. Like Toma just came out of nowhere and just like freaking bit him. It's like, where's the protection, man? So I'll probably go with Sandor.
if you talk to people that grew up with the Umbers, you would know that he was always teased in school called Small John Bumber. So I think we can pretty much decide that his bum has been judged since the time he was young by his friends, probably his cousins, and perhaps like the Pages kids or something. But,
I think didn't Roz give him that name?
you know, it's entirely possible. She probably spread it around the Hoover house.
Yeah.
Clarissa's been practicing. I dig it. No, she's putting it working. Oh, I'm loving it. Everybody's loving it too.
Yeah.
Word to the chickens. Look,
His cousins called him Tiny since on Tina Major.
Fandom is saying, I saved you the chicken ammunition if you want to use it.
In the chat, they said it better than me, or what I was gonna
Blue
say.
Rooster.
Sandra got them squats and that chicken protein.
Well, you have to know it. That's all he eats is chicken. He refuses mutton. He refuses, and they can't be those. It's got to be that non-GMO chicken as well. He's pretty
You know what,
picky
though?
about that.
Chicken's delicious. I can't say I blame the guy.
Chicken and wine, man. That's all you need for the rest of your life. You want to talk about a caveman diet? That's where it's at.
Coco Van, man. It's highfalutin eating.
Yeah, you got, what is it, like, what is the people who want to be really buff, they just eat chicken and vegetables. Obviously, the hound doesn't eat vegetables, so he just eats the chicken, double portions of chicken. So there you go.
Well, Parcel always wins except the Shannon cigarettes. And what if, I heard a rumor that Small John Umbra had them chicken cutlets in his underwear.
Oh,
trying to puff his ass out. Is it chicken cutlets, or do you think
He
he's really
needed
got a
padding.
bump there? Because as a kid, like you said, he didn't have no ass, and then all of a sudden, a couple of years ago, he just got an ass. What do y'all think about that? So we're just making up weird, stupid rumors.
Probably.
He found them on Wish.com.
Yeah, the chicken. Yeah, it's like the padded underwear or whatever.
It's blood sacrifices. That's what happened. He did some blood sacrifices, and boom, there you go. Because there ain't no plastic surgery yet, in Westeros.
He sacrificed ass cheeks to the old gods.
Yeah.
He hung ass cheeks from the branches.
Yeah, he sacrificed his voluptuous butt to the old gods, or gave it to what would be the weirwood tree almost. Yep. Be like, my booty fat.
But he was born without a butthole. Okay, so no dingleberries. This should be taken into account.
Oh, geez.
All right.
Oh dear, the dingleberries.
His ass will be the cleanest part of his body. Does that matter? To me, no. But I got to throw that variable out there.
Well, if you're saying he has no butthole, then I guess
How's
so?
there dingleberries if there's no butthole? How does that work?
There's
How
none.
does that work, Johnny?
Exactly. There's no dingleberries. So that's got to factor into a better ass. No stinky.
Yeah, you sure joined us at the right time. Now you smoked the laughing tree.
What's up, Knight? Yeah, man. Like Small John Umber, we've deduced through text and physical evidence that he has no asshole. So we're trying to figure that one out. And a dingleberry issue. It's all semantics right now.
Oh my god.
I'll shut up for a little bit. I need to take a safety break anyway. I'll be back.
Stay safe.
We're making people laugh in this one. Because we know Small John Umber in the show at least for like 2 episodes, not even. It's like one scene and then the battle episode. So it's it's hard to judge. But I'm assuming that Sandor always wins because,
Read some TV's comment. Sorry.
He's a he's a follower of Cornholio.
Cornholio.
Are you old enough to
Yeah.
know
I don't even know
Cornholio?
who that is.
And
Okay.
TP for my
I
bunghole.
need TP for my bunghole. Just go on YouTube and search Cornholio.
Okay.
If you are of a certain age, you've definitely seen Beavis and Butthead, but many people haven't. So
Oh, there we go. More Beavis. I'm like, okay. Oh my gosh.
yeah. I'm like, so dating us. God, I was in college.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh dear, don't Johnny just oh my god.
So now Aaron's asking the most important question: is it one solid cheek or still two cheeks, Johnny? That's the way. That's the one.
For small
For small
John
John
Umber,
Umber,
he's just
yeah.
got a single cheek with no
He's got 2 cheeks, but the crevice isn't as deep as a normal man. It looks like an actual peach with fuzz and all.
With fuzz. What about and then the leaf? You know, to keep it like smelling nice, I guess.
A leaf. Fandom Descent's like, what am I doing with my Saturday?
Yeah,
Well, we
me
haven't.
trying to Google something up.
You
Well, we
Googling
haven't.
asses over there?
No, this time around, no.
Well, we haven't gotten to the one character that Fandom DC wants to talk about just
Leave it
yet.
last.
Yeah.
I was trying to find the actual scene for the Beavis and Butthead thing, but I can't even like find anything right now.
All right. So I think Sandor wins for now because no one's really abdicated really in the chat for Small John Umber. So
The name ruined him. That's it. He can't build anything because of his damn name.
Small
Since
John
he
who?
said it best.
what'd you say, Johnny?
Small John who?
Yeah, exactly. Because all
Yeah.
the Umbers are gone, pretty
He
much.
killed the actual Small John Umber. He's known as No Ass Umber.
No.
Anyways, he's been searching his whole life for the brown eye. Can't find it. It's a never-ending quest.
Okay, let's have the chat pull one for now, because uh, we've been picking ones that are very easy, so we need like a medium to hard one chat. So, because the ones that I've been picking are seemingly pretty easy right now. But what do you think? But I just have to remember which ones is what this one is. Okay. Um, he was a small John for his small ass. It's very true, George Jedi. That's maybe why he was called Small John Umber, because he had a small butt.
Or his ass was so small, um, he couldn't support his own Small John, and his Small John had to be twig and buried like theirs. So who knows? That might be why he's so angry and he just likes chopping off direwolves' heads. So
Or
I
maybe
can take
because the
that one.
direwolf couldn't even bite into his butt because it was just so small and it was just
Yeah.
easy for him to kill it.
He got nothing but cloth and he missed. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Craig's dad should have needed that before he got bit by that dog.
Mm.
Correct.
I don't know why you're in here eating all the food. Anyways,
The chat is very slow today. They haven't even caught up with us, so they're just not listening. So, whichever they come up with, we'll talk about next after this one. So, let's see. So, what do you have two people, David? Because normally everybody.
I didn't know we can actually choose anyone. Let's see.
Because you can pick.
I'll go randomly. Let's see. Who can I pick? In fact, let me just turn around and see what Game Thrones figures I can actually get next to each other. I got Night King and Ned Stark. Go.
All right. Let's go.
any piece of ass without a mouth to talk is a good one. So Ned's got I'm such an asshole. Ned's got a point in his corner. but the Night King doesn't talk either. So, damn, they both got the upper hand already in ass battle. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, go ahead, Clarissa. I saw you have a bright idea about something there. Frozen ass or asshole, something like that. I saw it there.
I was just thinking, oh, that's got to be some firm booty. Like, think about it. Like, if he's like ice cold and like hard as ice, like, oh,
How cold?
okay, that's a whole other battle, you guys. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking, the firmness of the back side, its iciness. I mean, and all that time on horseback. How do your muscles develop on horseback when you're basically made of ice? Well,
Uh,
sort of.
the Dothraki are bow-legged as hell from riding on the horse so long. I can only imagine what ice would do. It'd probably like mold this weird shape. Maybe that's why the Night King walks funny. But that might make his ass a little more plump and sit up high, and you can bounce a quarter off of it. What do you think? Oh, what's up, Sasuke? Welcome back. AK, hey, everybody wants ice ass till you can't try to grab onto it and your hand slips off. But
I
then
was saying
you got
like
his
wildlings like
ass.
asses are like code on like by default. So it's like would they be okay with the Night King's ass though?
Right, true.
Your hand would stick to it, and then you try to pull it away. All your skin on your hand rips off. What's up, Iron Throne?
Maybe some frostbite.
We're talking about if you tried to give the Night King a handy J, it would not work out. It would not work out. AK is here. Let's get weird. I'm gonna shut up because I gotta let her talk. I gotta hear what she's got to say. Cause
I mean, we weren't weird already.
no,
You over here trying to hype people up over ice ass. How could we get any weirder?
I don't know.
I wanted to hear an argument about how the Night King could possibly win this, so I put it in.
Ned doesn't have a head. I mean, that's another
He's
plus.
still got a better ass than the Night King.
How you know that? Like by looks and feel. See, but you gotta go and feel. But I'm not deciding yet. I'm just arguing with you, AK, because I love arguing with you all the time. You know what? You're as cold as ass.
Go ahead.
Willing to sacrifice your love?
Yeah, willing to sacrifice your baby like Craster. He was cold as ass. Okay, I know I can't do more than that.
I love Sasuke's comment. I think eating ice ass might be better than eating dead ass.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
this
aren't
one
we
won't smell.
assuming that if we're judging everyone's ass, aren't we assuming that we're judging their live asses? I mean, Viserys is dead, but he is still now known and forever hailed as the great twerker of Essos. So I don't think
We're
that's
not
an
talking about
argument that can be put in.
Quit changing the subject, okay? This is how this scenario is playing out. Just change it. No, that's what you
Oh,
do.
Sasuke, the whole,
I guess we'll talk about y'all talking about
tongue
young
stuck
Ned
on a
versus the
fence
Night
post.
King. Because young Ned don't really have an ass.
I mean, if we're gonna take Headless Ned into consideration, then you have to change the whole thing about Viserys, and he has to be
No, don't you forget
dead Viserys. We have to we got to stay standard.
I was the
So you
one
can
being
go pre-Night
salty.
King before it became Night King, though.
My job.
A random dude in the forest.
I'm not saying we gotta have no head. Okay, you
Maybe that's why the children of the forest picked him, because he had the best ass at the time, and they strapped him up.
Well, they strapped him on, but so I haven't made a backstory or anything yet. We're just talking about dead Ned's ass because whatever. Go ahead, okay, because it's still open. We haven't really said anything.
I have never particularly looked at Ned's ass, so I am unsure how to even proceed there.
Well, if Ashara Dane liked it, then might be a pretty good ass.
Yeah, but it's speculation whether she liked it or not. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we are making shit up here, so you can just go ahead and confirm it if you want.
I mean, well, I suppose she seemed to like Brandon well enough, so I suppose if she liked
Yeah.
Brandon, she liked Ned. They all looked alike.
Yeah, all the Starks look alike somehow. So this is
Unless
not
they've got that stupid Tully fish blood.
yeah, the fish, the trout throne. All
Yeah.
hell, the trout throne.
The trout.
Yeah, I don't know. Clarissa.
Honestly, I mean, you can look at the Night King, who's like, he's a mean ass. And I mean, kind of Ned can be a dumbass, but mostly he's a nice ass. So I'm with Ned.
Yeah, I don't like being frozen at all.
Well,
so you can keep the ice ass far north of the wall in the lands of always winter. I'm good.
as much as Sasuke was saying, you know, that you'd rather eat ice ass than dead ass, if we're talking about dead Ned. Just, you know, think of the fence post in winter with your tongue. Don't do
think
it, kids.
Hawaiian
Just
shave
don't do
ice
it.
with the Night King. Bring you some syrup, all different flavors.
I know
The
damn
Night King is winning me over at this point. No smell, different sorts of flavors, like my favorite flavors. I don't know what the fuck I'm even talking about right now, but
So
No.
I want some shaved ice. I'm going to the Night King.
Oh Jesus.
Dear, oh dear.
I'm going with the Night King.
I have no words for that.
Well, I'm going with Ned Stark on the pretenses of the boys. When one dude was inserted into a woman who was cold as hell, and we know what happened with his penis. So I'm gonna go with Ned.
Yep. Don't stick your penis into frozen things.
No, no, don't.
Oh no, they made this insulated sleeve.
Don't stick your dick in crazy, and don't stick your dick in ice. It's
Whoa, you couldn't crazy, but then you just gotta leave.
Here he go with the Cersei. Shut up.
Yeah, we haven't talked about her yet. She's
Does the Night King take a shit? That's a good question too.
yeah, DA.
I mean, if he's all ice, does he even need to?
Well,
They
he,
probably
Would it
save
really even
time
taste that bad?
on plumbing because they don't need water to flush or anything.
probably not.
Yeah, they don't need to flush. Oh,
DA
no.
has a question for you, Johnny.
What's the question?
It says so Johnny's saying that he wants a poopsicle.
And I said,
Yeah, that's that sounds about right.
I'll take it.
Ion Trone with the random facts. Ass appears just 14 times in the A Song of Ice and Fire books.
And a couple times it's actually talking about a jackass, I think.
I think so, yeah. Didn't Iron Throne say the other day that Beaver only appears once?
Once, yeah.
Wow.
He's always got those random facts.
Love it.
The-
Oh, so a case for Ned. I mean, he's been running from Catelyn his whole life, trying to escape that secret. Just running. You know, when you run from a crazy cat your whole life, I think that will get your ass in shape too. And then he's been practicing the Tower of Joy, running away from cat up and down. Oh God, whatever. I'm an idiot.
I think so. No, but that makes sense though, because oh now my siren's going off. It's like because Catelyn is crazy, so he was running away from crazy after he put it in there crazy. So who knows? But yeah, AK with the lovely butt drawings, they're back.
Well, I got to do something entertaining.
Well, I'm looking at the butt dimples and they're resembling eyes, and I'm kind of seeing a face in amongst the butt.
I thought that was nipples.
Nipples from the back?
You know
What?
I'm not even going to ask.
Yeah.
I don't want to know your brain process on that
You've
one.
never seen back nipples before?
Nope. Don't need to.
You got to get out more often.
I'm good. I'm so good.
Well, I'm voting the Night King, okay? So I'm not even gonna say my reasons again because it's so rude and crude. I felt dirty saying it beforehand. But shaved ass ice, shaved ass ice. There we go.
Wow. That's up to you
I
people, man.
totally
I'm
agree
going with
with
Ned.
I
Chat
Yeah,
room.
there's so many times you guys said ass in this live chat. Like YouTube hasn't just said, you know what, you guys could just say it.
Right.
Like how many times we gotta prove it today?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's because I don't know. But I think I'll go. It's
Oh
hard to
dear.
think, but I feel like the Night King probably has a tight one, so go with the Night King. Because Ned's gotten old, so it probably got a little bit saggy.
It still is warm and
Look
not
at this
frozen.
fandom. The Night King is coming in strong. Look, can you say hashtag ass pick? I mean ice pick.
What, the Night King is
Oh my
winning in the
god.
live chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just
Yeah, I
wait
mean,
for the
maybe
Facebook
clearly
poll.
people want shaved ice.
Apparently.
Clearly people want Hawaiian ice, shaved ice, whatever the hell, whichever version of it you want. Ice with candy coated raindrops in them, just like the song.
We'll just have to wait for the poll after the stream for people to see if
Look at this,
Ned gets more
another one.
votes. If anybody else, I'll be right back.
Okay.
No.
So I'm here. I'm weird. Let's do it. Shaved ice will suffice. Dun, dun. Robert.
I can't remember the last time I had shaved ice. I'm not gonna try
Uh,
the Night Kings, but I cannot remember.
Your goal when you did this was to see if there's any way the Night King could even keep up with Ned, and it looks like he's gonna win.
Yeah, and he did win.
Okay, y'all a bunch of weirdos. Go ahead.
That's amazing. AK has never been more angry. She's got a vendetta on this next one. I know it. I'm just joking. Look,
Robert Frost is voting on this too. Shaved
yeah,
ice will suffice.
I mean, people.
I don't
out of
have I read
nowhere,
that poem.
but prepare for brain freezes on shaved ice ass.
So on TV, I made your votes
Happening.
for Ned Stark.
I can't believe the Night King won because. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it, Chad. It's fantastic.
Love it.
Surprise. I think they just wanted to spite BBM, honestly. It's like,
I had no biases, but I just wanted to know.
You just picked two random Funko characters on this wall.
Yeah, it was like either Ned and Ice and the Night King. I was gonna put Arya versus Sansa, but I think that was possibly done already, so I didn't bother.
We haven't done Santa yet, but we cut the. Oh, you did
Under the
one.
age limit.
Yeah, I figured.
Santa's still above the age limit. She's like the last person.
so let's talk about Sansa at 40 years old. After she's ruled at Winterfell for about 22 years. When we come in, she's looking like old Nan. I'm just kidding.
Oh Jesus!
I'm kidding completely. So did anybody else not vote that's on the panel? Clarissa, what did you say? Did you say whose ass you wanted? Hey, you down with the shaved ass ice? Or Ned's toy Tower of Joy booty? Clarissa? Bleep, Lord, bleep. Can y'all hear me?
Is
Does
she
she
frozen?
hear us? We hear you.
Clarissa's
I don't know if she can hear
Oh,
us.
okay. My audio
probably
is
Is she
out.
frozen?
No.
She said my audio is out.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
I felt kind of dumb there for a second, but it's all
Yeah.
good.
I think.
It makes sense now. It all
Do we
makes
have
sense.
tally results for the dueling buds? So results tally. Oh, so it was Gren that won, and then it was what was the other one? It was Gren, and then Gilly, and then what was the other one?
Sandor, right? Was the one after
Sandor,
that?
and then it was, I guess, the Night King. So there you go. But they're all going to go on Facebook, and then we're going to have a post vote. Oh. There we go. Let's see.
Could you hear us now?
Oh,
You guys are in and out. Can you hear me?
yes.
We hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you
Okay,
now.
I hear you now. Yay. Okay.
It's jumping in. This will all be different come
So,
next week.
Ice ass pick or Dead Ned's buttered bread. There we go.
I vote Ned.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I was asking you that for like, I was just like yelling it at you, and you were, yeah.
I'm just like, what?
I'm glad your
what's
audio
going
kind of was
on?
out just because I felt like you hated me.
How would you
Grr.
have gotten to the hate? What?
Oh, that was just a joke. Calm down, AK. Don't yell at me.
Sasuke, I'm happy that Sandy won because he deserves it.
Oh yeah, Sandor himself. I told you that hairless, fine, glossy ass, and he's been working on it his entire life, so he can never ever be bent over or bent down again to be put in the fire. So, you know, I mean, it's solid and sound math. 2 + 2 = 14.
We don't do the maths around here.
No, we just talk about the butts. Okay, so I don't know if the chat put any besides DA's suggestion in the
What did
beginning.
DA suggest? I'm scared to
Yeah.
ask though.
In the very beginning, it was Illyrio Mopatis versus Wyman Manderley.
Ay Dios.
That was his one from the very beginning.
Lord and Lord too fat to sit a damn ox. Like even a freaking oryx couldn't carry them two around. Good Lord.
You'd be hard pressed to find either of their ass cracks.
I wouldn't go looking, so yeah,
Well, Tyrion and Penny might have to.
Oof. That's a lot of ass. Like a lot.
And then the yellow whale, you know, whatever his name is, that Penny and Tyrion were sold to, or that bought them. He's supposedly twice as big as Illyrio in the books. It makes me just wonder, holy shit.
How's he walking around?
He's not. He's in a pelican all the time. He never even gets up.
Carried by 100 people?
I don't know. I think it's like 6 people for real, or maybe more. Fuck if I know, but I know they labor like a son-bitch.
Yeah.
He died of the bloody flux though. He gone.
Gee, like they make Jabba the Hutt look skinny.
Yeah, man, that's what. Yeah. Oh, fucking A. Pizza the Hut now.
Pizza the Hut. Yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere near Pizza the Hut either.
Oh no.
That was some gross shit. Made me not want to eat pepperoni pizza for a few weeks. So what were we talking about?
DA suggested that we talk about Wyman Manderley versus Illyrio Mopatis.
Oh, can I tell Sasuke to stop trying to tell me facts? Why you got to do stuff like that? No, thank you.
We don't do facts and we don't do maths, okay? Let's just get that out of here right now.
Is it Yazanzokagis? Yazanzokagis. That's how we say it.
Jabba the Butt. Jordy has like the best one-liners in these streams, man. Jabba the Butt. I like it. Hashtag that.
He was MVP last stream.
Yep.
Yeah. He had the one earlier when we were talking about Gilly. It was like Craster with like the A's with the emphasis on the ass part.
Boo.
Oh Jesus.
Yazanzokagis.
So Sasuke votes for Wyman Manderley. I mean.
Well, I mean,
I would say by default, like you see him working out on his booty compared to what should I call it?
Illyrio.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess just because he's for the North, we can go with Lord Too Fat to Sit a Horse. I don't really like Illyrio that much. I mean, I respect his hustle. The man was about getting his coin, but I don't really like him that much. So I vote for Lord Manderley.
Hola, mandolin. What is good? And I would go with Illyrio. Lord Too Fat to Sit a Horse does not have a statue in his likeness that he could say that he was ever in shape, but Illyrio can say he was, and say he was a strong swordsman, which I find hard to believe, but the story checks out, unfortunately. And he's one of those people that you're even more disgusted with him because he's like he has this natural ability to do things, and he just sits around and wallers in his games. But he does use his mind, I guess. Plays a bunch of Savas, but that dude, man, he's just a nasty freak that treats everybody like shit.
Iron Throne. The
That
North
checks out.
remembers the great butts, Lord Davos.
That's funny.
Yeah. I think Wyman does a pretty good job. Everybody's saying that Illyrio smells bad in the chat.
He probably does.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, maybe that's why Danny and Viserys had a problem with staying with him for so long. They're like, gee, the old man smells. That's that. But
Smells like cheese dicks.
What?
Beans off your dicks, you bastards.
So yeah, I would go. Fucking A, man. I can't even think of backstories for these pathetic people. I'm gonna go with Wyman Manderley just because, honestly, that smell, yo. And I went so big with smell with the Night King, and that's a big deal. You got to keep it puffed up and flowery or something. I don't know what you got to do, but do it, okay? Do it.
Puffed up and
Freeze
flowery.
your asshole. That's what I hear. That's what the Night King does. He freezes his ass. No smell. I don't know what I'm talking about.
no.
Clarissa can't hear anything, so I think she's like guffawing insanely right now, but she's not. She just can't hear anything. Okay, I'm done.
Ooh, that's a big ass.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can shade this a little bit.
I just asked DA what his pick was from, or the suggestion. So, Wyman Manderley versus Illyrio Mopatis. I think Wyman Manderley is the universal winner in
Yep.
this.
I do concur.
And then Sasuke.
The fishy ass versus the cheesy ass. Y'all got to give us some more, some better smelling asses. I have to say that much.
All right.
Wyman Manderley's ass smells like Frey pie, actually.
Oh. And then Iron Throne.
Yeah, probably.
Iron Throne. Illyrio Mopatis.
Mandolin said that looks exactly like your booty. Well, how you doing?
I was literally typing that. God damn it. Stop stealing everything.
How
Okay.
you doing? How you doing?
But King Robo? I don't know. Let's see.
King Robbo. You know, I got a
We
cousin
haven't-
named Robbo.
We haven't put
And he is exactly as dumb as the name sounds.
Titan butts? Are we doing statues?
Oh no, he's referring to Attack on Titan, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Come on, Teen Titans. What?
They
That's
do
weird.
always have their butts out, don't they? You bastards don't know anything about clothes.
So now we need two female butts again, because we've done a lot of male butts today. So we need some.
So you guys said you didn't do Cersei yet, so who you putting up against Cersei?
That's
I'm surprised
not a
no
lot.
one has ever done Cersei before. That's amazing.
No, because we were waiting for you. We didn't want to do a Cersei talk without you.
I can't believe it. Cersei the Injustice. Nobody's talked about Cersei yet.
Come on, man.
That's a bad one.
Maggie the Frog versus Cersei.
I'm gonna go with Maggie the Frog. Did y'all see
Get
what she look like? Come on, man.
Full
In the
circle.
books, that's a fracked up looking woman, but in the show, she's kind of sexy, man.
Yeah, she can get it in the show.
I'd let her suck my blood.
Cersei's booty was just that powerful, bro. That she literally had to compose that freaking prophecy so that she can pretty much kill her off. That's how much jealousy she was, man. She foresaw how great her booty was because she inherited this interesting thing, which I actually did look up, in this folder here. Many, many Cersei facts, man. Cersei facts. It is the Cersei facts folder, I label it with
It's like
care.
a picture.
She inherited the Willowpeep,
Hold
the
on.
petite
You
booty,
gotta
man. The
show us those
petite
papers.
booty.
You gotta prove to me
No,
there's
you
actually
can't
information
see
in
it
there.
all. I can show you just a taste of it. I can't show you all of it.
Yeah.
Your eyes will be turn to stone.
Uh-oh.
You don't have that much.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, yes, her booty is better. We have
In
freaking
what
seen it.
world would
We have seen her booty
care?
more than Maggie the Frog. She was literally just standing there. No, it's not even standing. Just literally just laying on it. So how do we know it was even that gracious for us to even see?
Do you know how many books we've talked about that we have not seen? That argument is irrelevant.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous here.
Rhaenys Targaryen is a brunette and still alive. She never died at the Hellholt. She has come back to be Maggie the
What
Frog.
are Maggie the Frog feats? I gotta hear this. Compared to Cersei Lannister feats.
Oh, well, I mean,
Cersei freaking feats are so great. They got freaking Euron literally asking Jaime, does she like to finger up the butt because he doesn't even want to destroy the greatness that is Cersei Lannister's booty. He literally killed a freaking dragon so he can gain more. What has Maggie the Frog done? What sacrifice has she got that got men to say, you know what, I gotta kill a freaking dragon for more of this booty? Tell me. Tell me.
That's the thing, though. Maggie doesn't care about such nonsense. She doesn't have to flaunt her wares. She is taking her strolls in the forest and sitting and chilling, and she knows that she has the booty because you know what? Everybody goes to see her. Even your girl, Cersei, went to go see
for
her.
A drop of blood.
Her information.
A damn dragon.
Maggie don't care about such frivolous things. She knows she got what she got, and that's it.
The chat's kind of
they call her
divisive
the
on
frog
this one.
for a reason because that booty hops.
Right,
and
Maggie gives 0 fucks. She don't give a damn about Cersei.
DA, I mistyped first and said Muggy the Frog is in the winter.
Muggy the Frog. Maggie is a working woman. She works out by her lifestyle. Yeah, see, thank you, Mandolin. Maggie's putting in that work to get them that gluteus.
And Cersei hasn't freaking worked to get where she
is.
Look,
if you freeze frame it, you look in the back, you can see that Maggie the Frog has a thigh master. And you know chicks that use a thigh master, man. If anybody fucking remembers that old.
I want David to explain this. What actual manual labor has Cersei put in to do anything compared to the work that Maggie has done? Gone.
She put Robert's.
If you calculate, I know people don't do maths here, but calculate the amount of time she picks up a freaking wine bottle and just tips into a freaking glass.
While she's sitting down.
All the time.
While she's sitting down.
She does that.
No use of the gluteus at all.
Can I just say, Euron was a virgin, so it wasn't that hard.
Around the Red Keep. You're telling me she has not been freaking working it out.
See, Mandolin, I think I agree. 1 sit up a day, getting in and out of bed. That's it. She is a soft Southern girl, and she got no booty. Maggie is a hard-working woman. She has all the booty as Maximus.
Uncle Kevin thinks about how her ass is sagging in the books, and even Cersei thinks about, and it's it's saggy a little bit, and then she doesn't have confidence anymore. She's been crushed by bricks. I don't know how good that ass is looking, baby.
Yeah, because it's been crushed by freaking bricks. But I'll tell you this: if freaking Tyrion even started, taking out brick by brick, he's like, "Damn, the Willowpeep still lives. It still lives." Come on,
did you watch?
DA's comment says,
"No, that's just a sick fucking brother, DA. Just calm down."
That's just gross.
Damn it, these people in Alabama, DA, I know you in the South too. Better watch it. I think DA's in Deliverance territory.
Is that what's happening?
Iron Throne says, for 2 Funko Pops, I will switch my vote to Cersei.
Oh, here's one, damn it. There you go. The Cersei pop. See, even the Funko sculptors couldn't even, like, personify the greatness of the Cersei. It's like, we're just going to skip it. We
Nonsense.
can't. It's going to, no, we did. Because when you look at other freaking figures, they pretty much have a freaking booty for them, but they couldn't even do it for Cersei because they just couldn't capture the greatness, the Mona Lisa of it all.
My biggest problem with Cersei is if she
That's why-
farts, Wildfire's gonna blow up every fucking where. And I don't know if I can just handle that and have her moving on to the next round. She's a liability.
She's a liability, man. No.
Yeah.
That ass is a liability.
No, it's not.
You know it's a liability. You're okay with sticking your dick in crazy. That's the only reason you're still trying to.
Yes, that'll probably be the best sex you possibly have, and then you die.
Liability.
You
Okay.
die,
And
but you will
when
go
you're-
back every single time. Jamie still went back. Even
up
after
and
Brienne,
boiled on
even
the
after
stove.
Brienne, he still went back. He still went back.
Linda Smith says I'm for Cersei.
Okay, y'all can have Cersei. Please take her.
Well, the poll will decide.
Even
So
freaking Robert Baratheon, still sleep with other women, still journey back to Cersei because he knows,
That's
like, yo, I don't want to. He did not want to smash it so bad it will destroy it with his damn hammer. So he periodically would come and visit.
Do you know who Robert Baratheon was? He didn't give a fuck about Cersei. He just wanted to exercise power over her, and that's how he did it.
I got the nail in the coffin for Cersei, and it is a vile sin. She had Viserys's twerk it while you work it video, and she hasn't used it. It had dust all over it, and I can't forgive that either. I cannot forgive that.
If she would have taken those lessons from the great twerker of Essos, then maybe I would be voting for her in this session. But she refused that gift and she let it sit there and get old. She has no ass now. I can't support that. I can't support it.
I'm sorry. It was not just simply just a walk of shame. They wanted to see that ass. That was a whole plan. Plan.
That wasn't even her ass.
The walk of that ass.
Yeah, it was freaking that actress, but still, that's what they pretty much got. They knew they had to get one of the greatest freaking booties. They've auditioned, and they're like, "Yo, we got to put that on freaking, Cersei Lannister." They didn't put it on this random extra, and like, okay, here's this extra. Boom, there you go. No,
everybody's ass that we have talked about has been their original ass. So no, that body double does not count.
Well, but that makes but that poses the question. I mean, that was a body double for Lena Headey. So technically that's still Cersei Lannister's ass.
No, it's not.
Because she was cast as Cersei Lannister's ass.
I mean, it don't matter. That ass still has wildfire skid marks. So
wildfire skid marks. Wow.
Hashtag that in the chat.
Shade her a bowl of spicy brown.
I wasn't. Fine. Y'all want to use the body double? We'll use the body double. I still don't think it was that good of an ass. It was barely plump. It barely had shape.
Oh, I'm not saying it was a good ass. I'm saying she was cast as Cersei's ass. As for the vote, I don't think that's necessarily the best ass to be chosen.
Yeah, I'm still. It doesn't sway me one bit. I'm still going with Maggie.
Working some bias
shaped asses.
That's okay.
Are we talking Maggie the Frog?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's why Steph to Unella was like shame because the booty was a pancake, but on the show. Shame.
Shame because we can't see the freaking booty that many times on this damn show. How many times we see freaking Dany's ass compared to freaking Cersei's ass?
Well, because there's gowns and
people want to see Dany's ass. People want to see Dany's ass though. I don't want to see Cersei. Little piece of flop sitting around. No thanks. Give me that nice smooth little curve that Dany got. It's just perfectly proportionate to her body. I'm good.
If it counts, it wasn't as good as Dany's. Just saying.
Exactly.
Cersei needs to do some squats like
Cersei needs to
Pycelle.
do some squats and lunges.
She's been walking up these damn steps for freaking ages now.
Walking up what
It's
steps
good.
for ages?
It's
Walking up-
good.
What's,
You're telling me
yeah.
you're doing long steps and freaking
what steps are you talking
Come
about?
on. A freaking King's
The ones in-
Landing.
One day of working out.
Exactly. One day of having to do that walk of shame all the way to King's Landing. That ain't
Yeah.
nothing.
She would
Not
have
only
been
that, but
in.
every time she's walking around,
Just because she's walking around the castle doesn't mean she's
that's
developed.
exercising. now. Come
Gluteus.
on now.
You're delusional right now, young man. No,
Oh my gosh.
no.
I got a clip now every single time we see scenes or we're just mentioning of her walking upstairs. Come on now.
I mean, in the castle she would have, but out in the city she'd be in a litter. Like,
Exactly.
there would be-
What are you
there'd be
talking
people
about, man? She
carrying
gets
her.
carried around places. Just walking around the
Why have
house
we stopped?
does not qualify as exercise.
It's still exercise. It ain't this grand tier exercise, but it's still exercise.
The jazzercise? No jazzercise video.
No, jazzercise
No.
would have done her better. She would have body if she actually did jazzercise.
Another Lady Olenna Tyrell secret.
See, Olenna Tyrell had the secrets, but nah, she was too busy throwing shade to get them secrets, and now she's losing the booty battle.
Fuck. Phantom Descent crying himself to sleep tonight. All right, y'all got
No.
Right, Saltavia. Y'all see what Saltavia said? Highlight that, please. Fandom, you need to go outside and look at some asses in real life, young man. Absolute facts.
Oh my gosh.
Leave the house a little bit and see what real women look like.
No, that is disrespecting Cersei. This is some bias, top tier bias here. Top tier bias.
Well, this is top tier. I mean, I'll take that. Top tier shaved ass.
I shaved ass.
Cersei needed those firm workout VHS tapes. Right. What was her name? Chrissy on Three's Company that did the
Suzanne
the-
Summers.
Yes.
Yes.
Cersei needed some of that training.
And then
She did
Richard
the Thigh
Simmons.
Master
Suzanne
too.
Summers.
She did the Thigh Master too. I think. She was
Yep.
part of
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Richard
The
Simmons.
20-minute workout. 4 more.
Mhm.
3 more.
Come on now. Oh man, I'm
Take
not-
it
Yeah,
down.
we already
Richard
talked about
Simmons.
Olena's ass, but you
Yeah. So,
laugh.
has anybody talked about Maggie's backstory? Because I would think with a name like the Frog, maybe she's got glutes that like launch
Yeah.
her.
I mean,
Oh,
she,
yeah,
she got her
With
lunges
great
in because she was
strength.
doing all that froggy dancing.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm saying she hops that ass up and down really well.
That's why the people seek her out. She don't have to go nowhere, but she works that land where she lives. She knows what she needs to do. So she has the body. She has the skills. That's why everyone seeks her out.
You rarely see her do anything.
Well,
People
let
seek her
And
out.
we see
people
Cersei
also
doing
see-
what?
People
Pour some
seek
wine?
Cersei out too.
Let me throw this line in. This is
What
why
work is Cersei putting in the fields and tilling the soil and carrying water in and out for her chamber pot and making breakfast? No, Maggie
people
does
don't
all
seek
that
her
shit.
out
She is a
for work.
full-fledged woman.
Out because
Cersei's
of
a
the-
little girl that gets waited on hand and foot.
Johnny, what were you gonna say?
I
And you
don't remember
muted.
my pen is leaking now. So yeah, keep going. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Now, my understanding of the Frog family,
The frog. Oh shit, we got backstory coming. Is that what's happening right now? Wait, let me mute.
well, I mean, we know from previous incarnations of the Frog family that they have a real rainbow connection. And the thing about the rainbow connection is that you have to spend that time celebrating and dancing. Because her cousin Kermit even did a song about it. And so I would think with all of that rainbow connection dancing and self-care and self-sufficiency, Maggie's definitely in the running for the long-term win of this particular round. But that's just my opinion. What's yours, people in the chat?
I wholeheartedly agree with that. I think those are absolute facts. Maggie has put in the work to properly shape and mold her gluteus maximus. walking around the Red Keep and yelling about wine and taking sips from your cup
And that's
every
enough.
5 minutes
Get men
does
to go
not give
after
you
her.
a gluteus
That's all
maximus
she
with
needed
this
to do.
competition.
She didn't need to work. It was given to her.
Boring.
The will of Petite lives on in Cersei.
Boring.
Oh, no.
She has a boring flat ass
Well,
That men still want to tap. That
that her
tells you
brother
something.
still wants to tap.
Her brother wants to freaking tap. Euron wants to tap. Freaking, what is it?
Euron wants to use her. He's
Robert
not in love with her.
Baratheon. He's still tapping her though. Regardless
That doesn't
of
matter.
all
The
the
reason
other
it
women in
matters
freaking the kingdom, he still goes after Cersei Lannister.
because she is his port. That's it. He doesn't care about her happiness. He just wants her out of the way. And he's choosing to use the bedroom to do that.
Even Lancel
Robert
went
wanted
to a
to
religious
exercise.
life after
Lancel
freaking
was a little
tapping
boy.
Cersei. Because he's like, yo, she cut me off. I'm not supposed to go into a freaking holy life after this.
he's 3/4 of a man, DA.
Yeah, Lancel don't even count. He's a little boy that was easily led.
By the booty. Let's be real.
Oh man.
Yes, Sasaki. She farts wildfire. Wait, are you talking about Maggie? No, don't say that about Maggie. Don't give them any information.
No, wildfire is not a thing that's made naturally. Maggie wouldn't fuck with that.
Yeah, and
Cersei
Linda Smith
eats some
says
weird
that
stuff.
Maggie
Oh.
the
That's what I was gonna say. I remembered it finally.
go ahead.
Maybe I don't get. No, I
What
dropped
was the name of the pirate that Davos hired?
Hold on, man. Let Johnny say what he was gonna say.
Oh, I thought he wasn't gonna say anything. My bad.
Damn it.
Go ahead.
What was I gonna say now? Oh, it doesn't even matter. Maggie the Frog saw a prophecy when she sucked Cersei's blood that she wouldn't use the Viserys workout tape. Basically, I was gonna say something like that, but I lost it because I busted my pen. Then I dropped the internet, and then Fandom Saint is so mad at me for not taking his side with Cersei that
Exactly.
I may lose him as a friend. I don't know what's happening here.
But to answer your question there, David, salad or sand?
Exactly. Like the moment he said, like, yo, if we win, what booty did he request it? It was freaking Cersei Lannister. Come on now.
Another
Of
man
all the
that
booties he wanted, he's like, I want fucking Cersei Lannister. Come
he's
on.
another man that
Come
wanted
on.
to degrade.
Yeah, disrespecting
lord.
Cersei Lannister, but you got a lot of people requesting this booty. Come on. And she really had to do any work for it.
If they're requesting the booty because they truly want to have her in their world, okay, fine, I can give you that. But if they're requesting the booty just because they want to bang as a way to control her in some way, shape, or fashion, or to take her down a peg, as many men in that world think, that doesn't count. That's not true desire.
You want to read the
What's in the chat?
Sun TV and Major said, "Fandom is so naive. A man will tap anything that brings some comfort, power,
Bruh, all you gotta do is
wealth, especially when it's freely offered." And then,
right, Santavia, Rhaegar, like the hottest man in the Seven Kingdoms. He didn't give a fuck about Cersei.
and then Sasuke, she was renowned as the most beautiful woman in Westeros. They particularly didn't mention her butt. Yes, they didn't. They didn't mention the Cersei butt.
He's young. He has to learn.
Oh, damn it.
I already vote. We're getting some voting going here. I mean, I saw a bunch of frogs earlier, but I don't remember.
I don't remember seeing these frog votes, in the live
Did
chat.
y'all?
I don't know. I see a lot of Cersei talking in the live damn chat. That's all I
I
gotta
didn't
say.
see anything about Cersei here.
I saw people saying Cersei
Something's
is
wrong with
horrible.
you're on top chat, Johnny. You gotta switch to live chat. There you go.
Oh, the live chat's the only one that has it. I got you. I get it. Well, I mean, that's honestly, that's what's been going on here. I mean, I got all frogs though. Yeah. Oh, 2 frogs from Provosi Broadcast. OTDA, that's not any of the choices, so you're gonna have to tell me one because Fandom Saint says he hasn't seen anything if you've already voted, so it doesn't count. So we got to do it again. Whatever you do,
DA voted Cersei. You had Iron Throne said if I send him 2 Funkos, that's freaking Cersei vote. Okay, it's already about to be shipped.
You didn't
Danny,
do that.
Cersei, that's 3.
No,
Katrina, Cersei,
what the hell are
4.
you talking about?
We're not doing bribes. What are you talking
What the
about?
hell's going on here?
Cut that out right
All
now.
right, so take out the Iron Throne then. So that's 3 for me right there then.
That's okay. Maggie the Frog does have swamp ass, but it doesn't burn as bad as wildfire. So,
No, it
and they
doesn't.
smell about the same,
Oh, man.
like pig shit. We don't deal in pig
I
shit.
think
Our
are not-
order doesn't deal in pig shit.
Jordy Jedi votes for Cersei Lannister. So on TV, a major vote for Maggie
No.
the Frog. Danny
not doing
McKay votes
Cersei
for
stuff.
Cersei. Katrin C's voting for Cersei.
Katrin, say I'm so disappointed in you.
Sounds better than anyone in the story. How you figure?
Linda Smith says she has 3 Cersei Funko Pops.
That's a
You
waste
got
of
me B. You got me B. That's not a waste of money.
Yeah, that's not a creepy content at all. And comment at all. And actually, Melisandre has all the perfume. She has the love potion number 9. You can't ever get over that spell.
DA also wants us to talk about Roz versus Egret, apparently.
I'm the one to talk.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So, the 2 red-headed loves of Jon Snow.
Well,
Roz wasn't a love of Jon
Well,
Snow.
like, she tried.
Well,
like
I
a
don't
try.
know.
It was like a try.
So the man was just that gifted with the tongue then? That you just knew?
Maybe.
no, well, people beyond
Meg- oh, yeah.
the wall don't know what cunnilingus is.
Mandolin
You're such
says,
a cunning linguist.
Colonel
Mandolin,
Angus. Colonel
Man-
Angus.
Mandolin says
Angus
that
for the United States Army.
Mandolin says that Maggie
Like-
probably has nice skin.
What do y'all do? What's happening?
Mandolin says that, yeah, but I think about the swamp mud bath. I bet Maggie has some nice skin and smells better than you think.
Yeah, because she's using all that herbal stuff that everyone's trying to make us buy now. Maggie had it down pat way back then. She knew what was up.
Yeah, she growing them herbs, y'all.
So now we're supposed to talk about Roz versus Egret, and people already casting their vote.
Well,
Secret.
can I say something
Yes.
really quick?
Yes,
I got
Johnny.
to kind of run.
Okay.
I got to run away. It's hit my allotted time limit, and I got something going on over here. But yes, I might be back if y'all are still on.
All right. Well, vote real quick in case you're not back.
Who am I voting? Colonel
Roz
Angus.
versus-
Roz or Egret?
Oh, Roz or Egret? Both got freckled asses. I'm gonna have to go Roz. She got more meat on that ass.
Yeah, she
And
did.
yeah.
She a thick one.
That's the deciding factor. Much love, y'all. I've had
All
fun,
right.
and
Bye,
I'll be
Johnny.
watching.
Later,
Bye,
man.
Johnny.
Love her.
Alright.
So, yeah. I think that reasoning is actually kind of sound. Egret, however, I will say she probably does work out a bit more than Roz does, because you got to put in some work or you're not going to survive north of the wall. So while she probably had a decently shaped, firm booty, though, Roz, like, the use of her booty is her profession.
Oh yeah, she sells her ass.
Like she is she is a professional woman in that game. So I would have to say, just on that alone, she wins.
It's like, how can you beat that since it's her profession versus a wildling? And like, I don't know. Like, are wildlings better in bed than those like Roz?
I mean,
Like,
well,
I don't-
you got turned on by getting some head for the first time. I think Roz is way past that.
Exactly. Oh yeah, like undefeatedly Roz. Like
Yeah. I
She's
think
she's strong.
damn, that's kind of an easy one now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah,
Mhm.
Roz wins that real quick.
Yeah.
But then
I
again,
gotta say,
it sounds
I'm on
more
the
like
Roz bandwagon myself.
Yeah, looks like a few folks in the chat are agreeing with Roz as well. Jordy, Sasa, Mandolin.
Johnny not here to help out anyone.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, they are getting different forms of cardio workouts. So true.
True enough. Yeah, true enough.
Oh my God.
4 more, 3 more, and 2 more left in line. Okay, so
The jazzercise video.
that's Roz's 20-minute workout. She's all like, then I can go for lunch.
Yeah. Oh my lord. Yeah. And but Ygritte, yeah, she was like, well, in the books, she's described to be like scrawny. Or,
Like Ygritte is?
yeah. Because there's, yeah. And he always, it is creepy because John kind of compares her to look like Arya almost. And it's like, that's a little creep, but okay. So,
Was I around for the Osha Gilly talk?
No.
I honestly know.
You were.
No, but what? Yeah, you missed a few. You missed Gren versus Ed, Osha versus Gilly.
And then you came in during the Ned versus Ice or Night
You
King,
missed-
right?
Okay.
There was like another one that was in here. There was another one that was mentioned. It was like there's a few that we did. We did a few easy ones.
Okay. It looks like there's more Rozes in the chat than Ygritte, so I think she takes that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Suntivia, the Osha over Gilly, but the thing is, like, Osha didn't. It's not her profession. She doesn't like have to. She doesn't have to do all of her primping and preening and presentation to make a sale. And working under Littlefinger, he's got high standards. Just saying.
Yeah. Yes, that's okay. It's about because John and Arya were supposed to have a love triangle with Tyrion or something in the original
Where in the hell
story.
did that come from?
It's in the when the book was being proposed, like when George was writing the proposal for the book, Sansa was supposed to get married and
To Joffrey and have babies. I
But
remember
then
that.
there was supposed to be a love triangle between Tyrion, Arya, and John.
I
You
remember
heard about
the
that?
Arya and John thing, but I did not
Not the Tyrion.
hear
Yeah, it was
Tyrion. Wow.
Yeah, it was Tyrion too.
That, what
So John and
That is
Arya were
absurd.
fighting over Tyrion.
Right, what? How would that even work?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna refuse to even think any longer about that. Next subject.
But that's the one thing. Yeah, that was when I found that I was like, what? Doesn't make much sense. But anyway, so Octavia made sure that Gilly had Osha has had more experience than Gilly, and because Gilly was only with her creepy dad and Sam. But now I feel like as per season 8, Sam's gotten more advanced.
Says who?
You got pregnant again.
Yeah.
It don't take that
Only
doesn't take a
Gilly
whole lot.
knows.
That doesn't take
Gilly
a whole lot. You can do that by just slipping the tip in. Just saying.
True.
Just saying. His dick game is
what
probably
you're
real
doing.
weak. Although he does read a lot, so maybe he found some secrets in the Citadel. You
The
never know.
Westerosi equivalent of what is it, like romance
Kama
novels?
Sutra. The Kama Sutra.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's up, Steve?
Hi, Steve. You just missed Johnny.
Yay! Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
Mandolin. I think you're right. That now that I think about it, he probably found some secret tome in the bowels of the Citadel that he
It was
decided.
the forbidden section. That's where it was.
Right. He
Probably
broke
took out
into
an extra book.
the restricted section.
Yeah.
He pulled a Doctor Strange on him. Took some pointers from Hermione and Harry.
DA's coming up with the most random pairings. Now he wants
Grey
Grey
Worm
Worm
versus
versus
Zorro's
Zorro
going Doxus.
Doxus.
You know,
Well,
no,
talk
actually,
about-
that's a good pairing. Let's do that. Let's do that one. Let's see. So there's a soldier versus a guy who basically is a rags to riches story. You know, he grew up on the mean streets and then became one of the, what was it, the 12 or 13 or something or other in Karth.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was a big strapping man that they had playing him. And I've seen that dude in some other things. He is quite nicely shaped back there. Grey Worm, he also has a nice one that's proportionate to his body. And he's a soldier, so you know he works out all the time, so it's probably nice and firm to the touch. But I don't know, man.
Plus, Masande liked it.
Zorro's is bigger. I think it just goes down to size with them.
I gotta say, you know, when I think of Zorro, did anybody ever see that magazine ad where Kim Kardashian is holding a platter on her butt?
No.
And like, Zorro's got some
them
beautiful
big.
booty.
That's what I'm saying. And they're not just big and they're big and shapely. Like you want to grab it.
Yeah.
This man will sit on Grey Worm. Like,
I love Grey Worm.
I don't know.
But
so yeah, I mean, I like Grey Worm and what he has fits his body, but Zorro got that extra oomph.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I don't disagree with you. It's pretty beautiful.
I gotta vote for Zorro.
Not after a few years, locked in his own vault. Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, he dead now, but we're not talking about death.
I mean, it was memorable enough that as soon as his name was brought up in the chat, it was instantly in my mind.
Yeah,
and then
the first
I had
thing
to
I thought of
think
was ass.
to recall
Yeah.
the ass on Grey Worm, and I think maybe that speaks volumes.
Yeah, like,
Which one came to my mind right away?
Like Sasuke just say, you know, props to Jacob Anderson, but the guy who played Zorro can get it.
Yeah.
He was so good that you freaking have Danny's own freaking, what was it, her handmaiden or so? Like, betray her for that freaking booty. So
She was in it for the money. That ain't had nothing to do
was
with it.
it though? I saw they were in bed when we
bonus!
first saw them.
Nothing
I mean,
wrong with the
I'll
booty
say, yeah, I'll
bonus.
say the booty was a bonus. I'll say that, but she wasn't in it for the booty originally. She just didn't want to be a slave anymore, and she used him. It got her killed. She chose wrong, but you know, the booty bonus, I'm sure, was nice.
Yeah,
And that's what also got her locked up in the vault.
Let's see, are both of them together an option? It's like that taco commercial with the shells, and they're trying to think of you know, hard or soft, and the little girl's like, why not both?
There's always that option of both.
I mean, hey, if you think you could roll with that, yo, get it, and make sure you tell me about it. I want details.
But I think, yeah, it just seems like, plus with Zorro's on Doxus, presumably he had still enough money, even though the vault had nothing in it. So it's like he faked his wealth, almost, for part of it anyway.
Yeah, I think he faked what was in that vault. He definitely had money. He just didn't have what he said he did in that vault.
Yeah.
I mean, there was enough there that Cersei was able to loot the place to buy a ship. So
yeah.
You mean Danny?
Yeah, Dan.
Who did I say?
How dare you?
Who did I
Cersei
say?
instead of Danny.
No.
How
Danny.
very
Oh my
fucking
God.
dare you, young lady?
I'm so
20
sorry.
points from Ravenclaw.
Who? What?
Goodbye, Katrinzi. Have a good night.
Later, Katrin.
Bye, Katrin.
Take care.
I deserve that, Alicia. I deserve that. That was wrong.
Tisk.
That was wrong. What was I doing?
OTGA says it won't be mentioned in privy at all. Let's see. Yeah, but Sasuke says that Book Zeros on Doxus probably has a pancake, but Book Zeros on Doxus don't matter right now. Yeah, because we'll have to do a book stream one time. with all like the book characters, because I got a list.
Yes, a list has been started.
List. Got a whole bunch of people on that one. Let's see. So I think Zaros Undox is one on that one. Plus, also
Yeah.
Grey Worm is going to get eaten by butterflies anyway, so it don't matter.
Eaten by butterflies, stuffed in a vault. Meh, the booty's still nice.
Maybe they attack the butterflies attack his butt first. Because it's the fleshy part, you know.
Oh, wow.
Let's
The
see.
places these conversations go.
Oh,
I know,
we're kind
right?
of
It might give
ridiculous.
you a laugh. Is there another one that was put? I don't know if there was another one put in the chat. I don't know.
I'm just like, okay, where is the list?
Georgie Jedi put Alistair Thorne versus Janos Lint.
Oh, my.
Don't we have Alistair Thorne on the list already, though, against
Yeah.
someone?
Did we? I think we did. I don't remember
but
who.
I just put them on versus people, but then we've just kind of changed them up. I just put them in there as just tentative pairings, but we can change them up at any time.
Really, Sasuke? That's the cure. That's the immunity right there.
We had Gior Mormont versus Alistair
Oh yeah,
on the list.
we
So-
can change it around. It's fine.
Oh my
we have
god!
some
Yo,
people-
highlight that. Put that on the screen.
Oh, this
Bring it
one?
up, bring it up.
This one?
That's
With the
hilarious.
Sasuke?
Yeah. I mean, I think we talked about it on Wednesday.
I didn't know that. Well, I guess it is delicious and nutritious. So yeah, why not? Fuck it, I'll go with it.
I think we talked. Me and Johnny kind of talked about it on like Wednesday. It's like, will Grey Worm die? And then someone mentioned that in the chat about the thing with Miss Sonde. It's like maybe. Maybe not.
Hilarious. That is so
He's got
hilarious.
immunity now.
We got
So
autoimmunity.
Oh,
Sasuke says younger Alistair Thorne could get it. I don't know, but yeah, like I've never seen a picture of that actor younger.
yeah, I don't know what he looks like young.
Hmm.
I don't know. It is.
Maybe you are. Maybe you are the cure to cancer.
Yeah, Sasuke. Oh man. But in terms of Janos Slint versus Alistair Thorne, they're both crotchety old men, so it's hard to...
Janos strikes me as someone that's just playing at the role of soldier. Because we all know he ended up being a scared little bitch.
Yeah.
Thorne, however, my dude has seen battle. He's at the wall because he fought for the wrong side during Robert's Rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the one that's training all them boys, or trying to anyway, at how to use the sword and how to, survive when you're in a fight north of the wall. So soldier that actually still looked like he was decently fit for his age versus lazy ass Janos Slint that couldn't even cut it for the gold cloaks.
Mm-hmm.
I would go with Sir Thorne.
Yeah.
I would have to agree with that.
Mhm.
Alistair over Janos.
Plus,
Janos is a weak ass.
Yeah, a weak, flobby, saggy ass too.
especially too when he was like crying before Jon Snow is about to behead him. It's just like I don't want to die. It's like, oh gee.
I mean, like Sam said, he found him hiding with Gilly in a puddle of his own making.
Yeah.
Like you see, like Slint just buying like butt pads so he can try to like win.
Right? Like I was saying before on Wish.com. The butt accentuators on Wish.com.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got to pick up the younger. All right, let me grab that. Let's see. Oh, let's check our guy out.
Let me see if I can grab it.
Oh, look at his little curly locks.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's
Get
him
the
and Sean Bean. Holy fuck? Sean Bean was a little looker back in the day
Yeah,
too.
let
I
me
mean, he's
grab
still
it.
handsome.
I can put
This
it on the
picture right
screen
here,
for
look
you
at
guys.
that. He's got that like Ken doll jawline going with the
Oh
little
yeah,
man curl. Look
cleft
at Sean
chin.
over here stunting.
There you go.
Yeah,
Let's pick
enlarge your
this one.
screens if you can't see that, y'all. That's a good pick.
It's on his IMDb page. Or just click the
Beautiful.
link if you can't. see it.
Who's
Oh.
the older guy next to him? He looks familiar too.
I'm not sure.
But the program's called the 15 Streets.
Yeah, let me look up this cast here.
Hard to say. It's
Mandy. I personally like old guys and money.
funny. Sean Bean was a blonde hottie. Oh, gee.
I mean, the boy looked good when he was younger. He's got that old grizzled handsome now. But yeah, he was smooth. Look at his little baby face.
Yeah, when he was a young one. But yeah, I think
Thorne and
the overwhelming response is that it is Alistair Thorne.
Alistair. All right, so yeah, he takes that one.
The one
This
who got
curly locks. He
hung
looks
by
like he's
Jon
about to kick
Snow.
somebody's ass in this picture.
He got hung by Jon Snow, so that, I guess it's better than anything. How many more do? Let's see how many more we can. I'll crop this one off.
I think DA had one.
Let's see.
DA, did you have another one?
I probably picked some random
I think it
Right.
was Half
Yeah,
Hand
it's gonna be the
versus Carl Tanner.
Corn Half Hand versus.
Oh,
Carlton.
Corn.
Carl Tanner?
Yeah, the knife kid.
In season 4
Yeah, I think he ended up getting stabbed through the back of the head.
by Jon Snow
Yep.
with Longcloth.
I mean, I don't know. He seemed like he would have one of them skinny flat butts too. I mean, Corrin was a soldier. And you know he was out there putting in the work, running around. Nobody knew. The only person that knew the northern lands, north of the wall, better than Corrin is Benjen Stark. So you know he's done the lunges trying to climb up them frozen lands. So I think he probably does have a nice little old man booty. But Carl, he looked like his was flat.
Yeah, it's Carl fucking Tanner from
Yeah.
Gin Alley. Or Gin Alley, whatever the fuck that sentence was. But yeah, because he was like, because he was part of the mutiny to kill G.R. Mormont.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably say Corn Halfhand, even though Corn Halfhand was killed by Jon Snow too, so it was...
He put up a good fight, though.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't
Yeah.
just a.
That was the plan.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
the
a
plan.
stage.
He
You had
made
to make it look real.
Yeah. It's on TV a major. I don't think Tanner would have an ass. I vote for Halfhand.
He's a down dirty mofo. Yeah.
Oh man, that's quite funny.
The Legend of Gin Alley, Geordie Jedi says. Yes, but not. He might have been a legendary ass, but he didn't necessarily have a legendary ass.
No, he didn't.
So
Not a little bit.
Oh man. There's so many people. Yeah.
Hey, Sam. Let's see.
Hey, Samid, what's going on?
Yeah, hey, Samid. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see if I can. Did we put? No, we didn't. Let's see how much time. Got 20 minutes. Alright. So, another, I guess, easy-ish one that we haven't done yet.
Ben.
Sly, what's good, kid? Damn, are you
Hey,
sure you
man.
want to be in this stream right now? There's some crazy talk going on here. But since you're here, give us two butts you want us to put up against each other
Yeah.
in competition.
What ladies have we covered? We've covered Danny.
No, we haven't done that many ladies this stream, have we?
No. We've covered throughout though. We've covered Danny, Missandei,
Cersei,
Yara, Cersei. We just did
Osha, Maggie the Frog.
Let me go check the Facebook because that's the most reliable place for the information. So we've done Olenna, Rosalind Frey, Talissa My Gear / Jane Westerling, but well, Jane Westerling will get her own bit. Septa Unella, the waif, because the waif is technically 30 years old, even though she looks like she's 12 in the show. Septa Unella, and then we got Brienne of Tarth, Missandei, Melisandre, Catelyn, Lysa Arryn, and then Danny, Yara, and Septa Mordain. So not that many, plus the ones we did today.
Yeah, we're getting down to the last of the
We're doing,
of the folk.
We've not done Mary Mazdur though, which would be an interesting one to. Who? Because like then that makes sense.
Who do we put her against?
You'd put her kind of against Maggie the Frog because they're like creepy people, creepy ladies.
Nah, Maggie would beat her too.
And how do you put? That's the one.
Did we do Celise already?
No, we didn't. We haven't done Celise yet.
Alright.
And we haven't done Shay. Did we do Shay?
No.
No, I don't think we've done Shay.
Or as Ben likes to call her, Shea Stadium. Barry Mazdur versus Lysa Arryn. We did do we kind of lightly touched on Lysa Arryn on the second week.
Yeah, we did Lysa.
We can do it again.
That's what I was wondering, because we were going to do Lysa versus Celise, I think.
Everyone's done Shay. We haven't all picked the one. But you can do Lysa again because we didn't really touch on her really that much. So whatever you guys want to do, we can do it. I'll just write it down. Because Viserys got a second chance. We can always have.
Slice that everyone's done Shay.
Yeah.
And we haven't done Brienne yet, have we?
Yeah, like last time. No, the week before last.
All right.
Yeah, but we can bring them back in.
So she's a finalist.
Yeah, we can bring them back in after. So if you want, we can do Celise versus Lysa.
We did that, though. Or we did Lysa.
We can, yeah, because we did, we brought back the Viserys, so we can always bring back somebody.
So crazy
That's true.
versus crazy.
Crazy versus crazy. George Jedi. Qyburn versus Maester Luwin.
You actually
What about
that
Alaria
one.
Sand versus Shay?
I can see Kyburn just injecting his booty, so it
That's
can
what I'm
just
saying.
be.
Yeah. I think Kyber would find a way. He would find a way to win that.
Yeah, he'd find some medical way to do that. It just, yeah. Like, try and find, like, the butt plumping serum or something.
Yeah, he would definitely find it.
Ooh, Daisy.
Daisy. Isn't that in the
Daisy.
book?
No, they bring. Oh, Daisy.
Yeah, she would definitely be a book first. But yeah, Daisy is kind of sexy the way she's described. And she's a woman of Bear Island. So yeah, she probably got the gluteus maximus hooked up.
Yeah, well, we're going to do a book stream, and I'll write that one down. We have a book section on here. So, we could do, yeah, I'll just write it down.
Well, what do you guys think of Alaria Sand versus Shay?
Oh.
We can do that. That's a good pick.
Yeah?
Why not?
That's like you can't even use the Shay's profession as an excuse for that one because Alaria is a paramour. I feel like she's got more training.
It's
Yeah.
even footing. And besides, everybody knows that Shay's a cook.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, if you can manage to bag Oberyn, the freaking sexy red viper of Dorne. Yeah, damn.
When they said she was a cook, all I could think in my head was the verse in Raised on Robbery by Joni Mitchell. I'm a pretty good cook. I'm sitting on my groceries. I love that line.
You gotta eat the booty like groceries.
That's right.
Jordy Jedi, Alaria Sand, because Oberyn was hotter than Tyrion.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You got two High Lords, okay?
Yeah.
Which one are you gonna try to pull?
Here's the thing. I can't see Oberyn going for Shay necessarily, but I could
Me
totally
either.
see Tyrion going for Illyria.
Yeah. Illyria would just laugh at him because she despises Lannisters just like Oberyn does. So she wouldn't try to fuck with Tyrion with the 10-foot pole.
No, true. But if Tyrion had the opportunity, I think
he would try. He definitely would. Shit, I couldn't even blame him for that. Have you seen Illyria?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty beautiful.
I definitely shoot my shot.
Yeah. Oh man. Sasuke did say that Shay did get with Tywin, so.
I mean, that's because Shay was chasing money, though. She
Yeah.
got mad at Tyrion for trying to send her away, so the next big bank she could get was Daddy.
And that's because Tywin always looked for ways to be maximum douche.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So of course he would. I think for all the high and mighty bullshit that Tywin be on, I'm pretty sure he was fucking a whole bunch of whores. That's why there is that damn secret passage from the Tower of the Hand over into the part of the city that has all the whorehouses. Yeah, you ain't fooling nobody, Tywin.
Yeah. Exactly.
You are hooked up in the debauchery just as every other damn High Lord is.
Yeah, we'll have to do Tywin next week, I guess, because
Who do we even put Tywin up against, man? It's got to be somebody good.
Let's see. Did I even write that down?
Because for all his faults, Tywin.
Oh yeah, we had Tywin
I'm pretty
versus
sure he's
Ruth
got the sexy
Bolton.
booties.
We put Tywin versus Ruth Bolton on the list.
Ruth, yeah.
That's a good matchup.
Okay,
Yeah, I think so.
I'm with that.
So
I'm with
we'll,
that. That's a
we'll
good
cover
match.
that one next week because we need some big names for next week.
Let's
Yeah,
see. Okay, so Mandolin just put something. It says Shay would be a jealous, argumentative bitch if you had a bad day. You know, what took you so long? Blah blah. When Ilaria would be like, "Honey, you had a stressful day." Yep. Facts. Absolute facts.
Yeah.
Ilaria would be sitting there waiting in the living room, butt naked, with honey all over. Come home from your stressful day. Ilaria would be sitting there tapping her foot with her arms crossed, talking about, "Did you bring me dinner? Bitch, you been home all day. You should have fucking cooked me dinner."
Yeah.
Also, you saw Ben's comment about the Daisy. He's talking about the prostitute that was in King's Landing. Daisy.
Daisy against which prostitute in King's Landing?
Oh no, that was when he mentioned Daisy earlier. He meant that.
Oh, Daisy's the name of the one that I guess was.
The other
Pycelle.
one that Joffrey killed?
No, it's the one that was with Pycelle. He said it was the one that was with Pycelle. I guess the one that didn't get paid.
I thought it was talking about Daisy Mormont. Yeah. All right,
no.
The one who didn't get paid, I guess.
Okay.
Or the one who got paid by Tyrion instead. That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So I said the same one. Okay, cool. Yeah, put it on the list.
That's the question.
The Lion, the Bitch, and the Wardrobe.
It's so good, right? It's so good.
Oh, damn it. Jordy is the MVP again of the chat, man. I love it.
Some of the one lines that we get out of these crazy things. Like the backstory that Johnny is.
Dude, Viserys will forever hereby be known as the great twerker of Essos. And if y'all are in the chat room and you haven't heard that backstory, go to our previous butt stream and you'll find out all about Viserys' sordid past.
And how he got everybody, minus a few people, like we've talked about in this one, to become great workers themselves. Yeah, we'll talk about Val in the book stream, I think. Yeah, because I'll have to probably provide art for that one.
Yeah, just know Val is, let's see, how do I put it? If you think Ashara Dane was the hottest chick in the Seven Kingdoms back in the day, Val is that times 5,000 compared to just by how she's described in the books.
Mm-hmm.
Like if she was a highborn and Cersei saw her, she would literally try to kill her because she knows she wouldn't be able to compete.
Bye, Mandy. Thank you for joining us.
Later, Mandolin.
Yeah.
So are we setting up for the next stream? The lineup?
Yeah, we can kind of do that.
Yeah, that's it. Yo, Benji, if you want to jump in the next one, let us know.
Yeah,
we can do with some more male perspectives. Yeah. Normally we only have Johnny, so we need some extra male voices.
Yeah, let's see. So because we can always move around and have. So I haven't made Wednesday's live stream yet, but that will just be like a random one, kind of like this one. But then I'm planning, I think, the week after, maybe, a Wednesday night version, so we can get other people to join us in the chat. And so, because I know John wants to debate about Marjorie and I think Khal Drogo again, because he didn't get to talk about that one. But
did you see what Jordy just put that down? Because I don't think we got that one. Rhaenys versus Visenya.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah,
I think I put it in the thing. I think I might have it.
As soon as we start getting in Dance Dragons territory.
Yeah.
You can't ask that without him knowing the full context of the conversation. BBM. You put that cheating shit out. You have to cheat to make Cersei.
I was not gonna add that in, Cal. I was just curious.
Wait, it's like, wait.
Nah, baby, you gotta hear the whole argument before you choose, man. Cut that out.
He can rewind it. I'll type that and put in the comment.
David.
I'll message him later and I'll get that answer. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see the Facebook poll afterwards.
We had Gendry versus
Robb Stark.
Robb Stark, yeah. That we were gonna do.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll do. It's hard to say if we want to do the book one next week or we can do it another Saturday. Because if we're doing the book one, then we'll just grab the pictures and do what I did the first week, and just put them together.
Yeah.
If you guys decide, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, what are you talking about for Wednesday, Kenzie?
No, for if we do, because we'll do another one next Saturday.
Okay.
The same time, but then the Wednesday after next week. So I think that is the 25th. We might do a Derriere debate that night. I'll just have to see with John and stuff, because I know he wanted to do one on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'll message him about it, but we'll do one on a Wednesday too as well.
All right. Well, yeah, just let me know, and I will try to coordinate schedules and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll do.
If you guys are doing book next week, awesome. I'm going to be out on a cabin only, accessible by boat. So, and I'm show only. So if you guys decide to do books, then it doesn't matter if I miss, because I couldn't contribute.
We can do.
I mean, I could try. There's been lots of spoilers, so don't worry about spoiling me, people everywhere.
Yo, Benji, which date would be better for you to come on? A Wednesday discussion or a Saturday?
Because then we can do book that whichever day. Because I can do it either one. Wow.
I think Talisa did win her competition.
She did over Rosalind Frey.
Yeah.
She won.
Yeah, over Rosalind Frey. And then it was, I'll have to look at the thing again, but it was Tormund won over Mance Rayder, Viserys won over the Waif, Olenna Tyrell, I believe, won over Septa Unella.
Yes.
Barristan was it? I think can't remember if it was Barristan or Blackfish. One of them. Can't remember of the two of them who won there.
I don't remember which one won those competitions either.
I think it might have been Blackfish, but I'm not sure.
I don't remember who they went up against.
No, it was Barristan and Blackfish went against each other. I just can't remember.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't recall. Yeah, I feel like it might have been Blackfish, but I really don't remember.
I think it might have been Blackfish because, yeah, something like that.
David, what would
We'll
be
have to review previous videos.
Yeah, well, we
if anything, Saturday.
Saturday would work better. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now it's Saturdays because now I'm free up because the past 3 Saturdays have been freaking busy as hell.
All right.
But now it's Saturdays are pretty much good to me. Same time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're also.
I think one time you did on a Sunday, unless that was a different stream.
Yeah, we had to.
Because Johnny did a stream, his "What You Gonna Do" George stream.
Yeah.
On the Saturday.
Okay, so if it was changed to a Sunday, I'm also Sunday after 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's good.
Yeah, I think we chose the Blackfish, but for now, I'll let you all know on the Facebook group or the Facebook event thing if we're doing book or not. But I guess we're wrapping up for now. So sign off, like what you're doing, where people, if you want people to follow you on the internet, all that fun stuff. You know what we usually do when we wrap this shenanigan fest up. So. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot, but John Butts apparently. So. Y'all could find me next week right here talking about more butts and stuff. And there might be, I don't know, some tomfoolery going on over the next week or so just to have a stream for the hell of having a stream. So I don't know. Stay tuned. Set your notifications. Thanks for having me on again, Kenzie. Fun discussion. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.
No problem, MK. It's always fun having you. Whoever wants to go now.
Okay, I guess I'll go. Fandom DC. If you want to check me out, that's pretty much my channel name. Do several reactions to several shows. Currently, it's Titans, and I think I'll be either on someone's channel doing American Horror Story. I'm not sure if we're gonna do that. I know we're gonna do it. I'm not sure if we're gonna do weekly again, AK, or we're gonna do it like 4 episodes or something of that nature.
Yeah, we do need to figure that out. When does it start?
I think it starts sometime either this week or next week or so.
Okay.
So yeah, I gotta figure that out. That and It Chapter 2. I think we're waiting for you, AK.
Yeah, I just actually finished watching it. That's why I was late getting here. So we can schedule that as soon as Andy wants to do it.
So yeah, we pretty much have to talk to him. I'm not sure if Lav's gonna join us. At the whole thing with her recently, it's like,
yeah,
God damn it,
I really
I
hope she comes back.
Yeah, I really do too. But yeah, pretty much that. I do streams on my chat. I mainly just hop on other people. So hopefully you can hop on again. I'm Mackenzie's, able to talk with her, AK, Johnny, who was here earlier, and Clarissa. First time. Oh, no, again, I said this earlier, like, me to you and Cylon Johns and stuff. I never been in a chat with you. And the first time it's a butt stream of all things.
Of course.
So yeah, great talking to you, as well as the people in the live chat. Even though I disagreed with Cersei in this panel, there were some people who voted for in the live chat. So I'm not gonna cry tonight. I'm gonna do some more investigations. It's gonna be a major, and AK keeps saying I gotta go outside and actually see certain things. So who knows? Who knows?
Just be discreet. Just be discreet. Don't get caught. Oh, well, it was great to be on a stream with you for the first time. And always it was wonderful to be again with Mackenzie and Alicia. And I hope we have many more fun times, this group. And yeah, this is turning out to be really a lot of fun. So thanks again for having me, Mackenzie. And yeah. You can see me on Friday nights on Cylon Johns with Mackenzie and Johnny B. Crazy, John St. Baptiste, Amy True, Bobby Catalano, And yeah, and me.
Now
It's
known
fun.
as
Thanks for
Bobby.
having me.
So if Bobby Catalano, her name got changed to Bobby Junkwax, it's not sexual or anything, but it's a baseball term apparently. So yeah, it's still Bobby. But for us here, I'm gonna try a different software next week, so we don't have any more, or try to not have any technical issues. So we're gonna do that. But on Wednesday, I'm thinking it'll either be theories that we had that were dropped in the show for Game of Thrones, or depending on who's coming, or we'll do a Song of Ice and Fire open forum question. So like, why does this person act this way in the book, but not like whatever? It's like random questions like that. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll have another Derriere debates. I should have the poll for this week up tonight, hopefully. So just tell people to start voting for whoever we talked about, and then they'll move on to the next round. But before we sign off, I want to thank the lovely patrons of the channel, Bobby Catalano, Catherine Harding, Nancy T, Katrin C, and Dark Mother. They obviously support the channel. They are the ladies who come up with the topics for this week in October, and I'll also finally start to put together the poll for Episode Club when it comes back, hopefully in October. But yeah, thanks to everybody in the chat. This was very, very fun, and I can't wait to see what shenanigans we get up to next week. So, bye everyone. Let's see if I can.
Keep your butts tight.
Always good advice.